I opened up my first business in 2003, Gourmet Events Hawaii, an event planning company, and since 2015 I've had Aloha Hospitality Professionals. Both of them focused on events and hospitality staffing. So in March, I clearly remember this because I was in Las Vegas for a huge 8,000 person conference for event planning, and that's when everything started to just fall apart. And I was in this room with the top caterers in the country, and they were literally getting phone calls, and $1 million contracts were just falling away. And I thought, this is pretty severe what's happening. Everyone else's business that was in the hospitality arena, I mean, it just like evaporated. Phone call after phone call after phone call, just canceled events. It was the most surreal experience I've ever had, where I'm like, one day we're a thriving event planning company, and we're on the cusp with Aloha Hospitality Professionals to expand to the mainland, and literally the next week I'm at home wondering, what are we going to do? And so I gathered some key people in my company, some key people outside of my company, and I said, let's just start brainstorming. What could we do? We came up with Box. It's a bit of a miracle and our saving grace, because I still have people working truly because of this. When things continued and I realized that the state got, a lot of money through the CARES Act, and then we haven't been distributing it, I'm like, why aren't they doing that? If we're going to close down, then give people money to survive, because they're not talking about like I'm sure they're taking out money from their 401k, they're taking out money that they were going to have for retirement. I mean, it's serious stuff. And then when is that $1 billion going to be spent? And how is it going to be supporting the tourism industry? I mean, that is such a huge part of our industry. Perhaps I'm missing something, but I don't see the money coming. For Mayor Caldwell and Governor Ige, my industry, they are the hardest working, salt of the earth people that I know. And all they want is money to survive so that they can figure out things. Because people are getting into panic mode now. And so I am so pleased that there is a petition going around now to ask the government to take action. Because you have to do that for us to make a shift here in the state. They're not listening to us because we're not speaking up. That petition is going to help us to raise our voices together, forcing the government to hear us.